The 15 seconds. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Doctor Stone Season 3, Episode 10, Science Wars. And last episode, they had a makeover for Kohaku, and then Ginro also snuck in there dressed up as a girl. And who else was it? It was three of them, right? Yeah, and Amaryllis. And the selection happened, and they chose all three. So now they're heading to the castle, wherever the ruler is. So yeah, and then there's the fighter, the dude. What was his name again? Kohaku was about to attack. Ibara was about to touch her breast or something. I don't know. And Kohaku was about to break his hands and everything. And then that dude, was he Moz? Yeah, Moz. Kirisame is the girl. Moz like noticed it and knew she was a fighter and basically sent out a duel request. Whatever. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feeling me. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. People, I could go back and go through how Gen came to his realization of what Kohaku was trying to say and everything, but I don't feel like doing it. And I feel like since it's Japanese, it probably was easier for Japanese people to understand where Gen was going. Or how Senku came to understand what Kohaku was trying to say, trying to tell them that they found the platinum that they need to revive everybody. So it's like, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so they snuck in there, right? They divided now into two groups, the spy group and then the science group, right? Science team. Now their goal is to steal the petrification beam, and the one that has it is Kirisame. So their thing is, the only way they're gonna be able to get it is once she launches it, then they have to catch it in midair. And in order to catch it in midair, they're gonna make drones. They're gonna make a drone, and then they made a motor, and then when they made it and they made this little mini 4-wheel drive thing, and they're like, oh, this is gonna be coming in handy. Well, again, it's the one that said that. And then they sent the mini 4-wheel drive, the mini car, up to them, right? They first of all, before even all that started, they made earpieces for an earpiece for Kohaku. They launched it, she caught it, and then she put it on, and to test again, asked her to make a cute pose. Oh my gosh, I love how she went through all this mental calculation. Okay, cute pose, what the heck is the cute pose? How am I supposed to act cute? And then she arrived to the conclusion that Suika equals cute. I love that. And then she made a Suika pose, and Gen was laughing so much, but then even though he couldn't hear what Kohaku was saying about punishing him later, he felt it. Because it was a one-way street. They can talk to her, but she can't talk to them. No. So when they got inside it wasn't actually the palace yet. It was basically where the other people lived around the palace, I guess. They got there, they noticed that security was really tight. When I saw that dude destroy the statue, that hurt me, because I feel like that particular statue is not going to be able to be put back together, because they were on this those suspended walkways or whatever, that when he punched through the thing, you can like all the pieces are not going to be there. They're going to be falling like all over the place. So they're not going to be able to put all those pieces back together. So he's basically killing these people, and the only reason why this person was petrified was because their daughter was brought into the palace. The person just wanted, I think it was a man, he just wanted his daughter back, and then they killed him for it, which these people are evil, man. So this one dude that was calling himself the Miracle Man or whatever was there, and they just noticed all like the security that was around the place. But then they needed to also get the layout of the land and everything. So when Kohaku turned around, it was looking at sort of like the hill or the palace. I feel like the palace is at the top of this hill or whatever mountain that was there. They could see. So when she was looking up at that, I thought that she was gonna get up there and then basically with her super amazing eyes just get the layout, quickly and everything. So she asked Amaryllis to give a distraction for 15 seconds. And of course, she turned on her charm. Just like, can I take your big muscles? I'm like, oh my goodness. These men are so they can't do anything against her, man. So that gave Kohaku the time to go up. She didn't actually go all the way up there, but she went up enough that she noticed something. We didn't know what that something was. And then as those guys were being manipulated by Amaryllis, Kirisame was coming back, and they felt like it was 15 seconds yet, but thankfully Kohaku came at the right time. She didn't notice that Kohaku was missing. Nobody noticed. So she said that she found the key to the science. The key to something. I don't know if it's the key to science or the key to the victory. Either way, she found the key. The key being the spaceship, the treasure chest in which the platinum is. But at that particular time, how are you supposed to tell Senku and the others that they found platinum? They didn't have a way to get in touch with them. And that's when they sent the 4-wheel drive in there, and they told Kohaku that something was coming for them to look out for it. And so they saw the rat coming in. The people there don't know nothing about science and stuff, so they're looking at this, they're thinking it's a rat. But Kohaku knew what it was, so and then she caught it, put it in her bra or something. Is that thing big enough to fit in there? I felt like the way, I don't know, it felt like it was too big for her to be hiding in her bra. But she hid it. And there was this woman that was training them. Apparently they're supposed to be training, I guess, to act like a proper lady for like a week before they are sent into the palace to see the master and whatnot. So they're going to the training, and the woman was about to basically punish Kohaku, but then Amaryllis again turned on the charm, said she was so afraid when she saw the rat, and then Kohaku called the rat for her and everything. And they hear, it was after they caught it that I think Senku told them that they can send, if they need anything, they can send them a letter or something or other like that. They didn't actually know what the letter was. And then Giro went to start imagining like a flashback, of where the others were learning how to write and everything. So, and then he approached his brother. Of course, his brother is going to be learning how to write. He's so, dutiful, I guess. I don't know. Anything that he needs to protect his village, everybody, he's gonna do, and learning how to write is probably gonna come in handy sometime in the future. So he wanted to learn, right? And then you see Ginro said, when he said, okay, he's gonna learn too. In the back of my mind, I'm like, really? You're gonna learn? But then he sat down and started paying attention, started doing something. So I'm like, oh, so he actually learned how to write. That's gonna come in handy. But then Kohaku revealed that this was all because he said that, And then his eyes just sort of like his facial expression just sort of started glazing over, and I'm like, what's happening here? And then that's when Kohaku revealed that it was all in his imagination, that he didn't actually learn anything. But he gave Kohaku the idea of basically sending them a coded message, and she used her blood to draw these things, and then attach that to the rat, and then Suika got it and took it to the others. And then that's when they started to decipher it. Senku was not getting it. And then Gen had to take charge basically. And he said to look through it through the lens of the person that sent it. And then also think of it as, they don't know how to write. So they can only show you what they mean by drawing something and all of that. And then he started deciphering everything. And basically they came down to the conclusion that they know where the platinum is and all that. So now how you gonna go about getting it? Because it's like it's many things that they have to do, They have to be able to get the petrification beam away from Kirisame. Also, is Kirisame the only person that has it? I know she usually, when they're about to petrify people, she's the one that launches it and all of that. But is there only one of those things? And is she the only one in charge of them? Couldn't there possibly be other petrification beam thing out there somewhere, And so they have to get that. And then they have to get the platinum so that they can, when they went back and showed everybody on the boat. And then they focused on Uryusui. I'm like, oh, I miss him. Oh. Hopefully everybody wakes up soon, man. Cause, oh, my boy. They broke Chrome. So if they want to wake up everybody, they for sure need to wake up Yuzuriha first. Oh, well, they could wake up Rusui. And I think Rusui and either way, they need to wake up Yuzuriha before they decide to wake up Chrome. Because Yuzuriha, you know how she's good with her hands and everything. That's what she used to do when she infiltrated Sukasa's empire. She would be gathering all these statues and putting them together so that when the time comes to revive them, they will be all whole and everything. So they need to wake her up first so she can put Chrome back together before they wake up Chrome. Because, Ooh. Now that I'm thinking about it, these people have the petrification beam. Tsukasa is there frozen. They could use the beam of Tsukasa and then use the remedy to wake him up. Oh my gosh, I remember way back when I was watching that episode, and then I think it was the episode where they both team the greatest tag team or whatever. I think that was the title of the episode, when him and Seiko teamed up together to face Hyuga, right? And then at the end there, it felt like he died. He was dying or something. And then I remember my son being emotional during that episode and saying something about the only way that I could tell that they could possibly wake him up, heal him, is to petrify him and then wake him back up. But then at that time, we didn't know how they were going to go about petrifying him, so they put him on ice. Now we have the petrification beam, so that it's possible they're going to petrify him and then they're going to wake him up. I can't believe how I'm excited to see that happen, considering how much I hated Tsukasa in the beginning. Now I just want him to wake up, man, to be with his little sister and everybody. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe. And if you want to see my reaction to episode 11, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/FLMini. And you can also see the full length for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. the palm of his hand.